these are some of the things that need a home. I'm really excited to get my juicer out of the box, and that's not going to happen till there's room in this kitchen. So Christmas decorations will wait, I suppose. Yeah, so all of these things, Christmas presents, like this drives me insane. It needs cleaned up. I mean, the cabinets are full. Random cookbooks. I tried to clean them out the other day, and I was like, I use all of these. So yeah, I don't know how this is going to go for me. That looks crazy. We don't have a dishwasher, so that's a regular sight in my house. Christmas bowls. Like, what in the world do you do with Christmas bowls? Now, I didn't buy any of these, but I have acquired them at some point. I think my mom, maybe. And it's like, I have them. I hate to just throw them away because I obviously did use them this year, but it's like I use them once a year, so those might be on the chopping block. This is always a big mess over here, and this is one of those things, like, I use all of these things, so I don't know. I don't really know what to do with it. We don't have a pantry. I have a way to make a pantry, but we have to build out this closet first, and I'm probably going to do that this year. So by the end of the year, I may have a pantry, which would be amazing. Iron skillets. Every country chef needs an iron skillet. This one was my great-grandmother's, so it is very old. Stuff that I've already kind of came across this morning that is definitely got to go. There's my spoon collection. That's another thing every country chef needs, is a spoons. You're supposed to just think you're just supposed to have one spoon and fork on the wall, but those are my grandmother's spoons, his grandmother's spoons, and then the random spoon here is this big one here is one that my husband used to love when he was a kid, and she didn't have the fork, so we just have a random spoon. But anyways, every country kitchen needs a cat in the window. So I'm going to get started. I'm going to check back in with you as I go throughout the day. And hopefully I will have amazing progress. So I don't know if you can see. I don't know if you can see in there, but these cabinets suck. They're sort of like a hodgepodge. We did not build these. They came like this. They woke up like this. They look better when you're not staring at them. But they are a good place to hold larger stuff that you don't use very frequently. So I'm going to start with this. And there's going to be all kinds of crap in there that I don't use as much as I should. Yeah, I mean, we could throw some paint on those or something, but yeah, we're not going to. So these are all of the lovely things that came out of the cabinet. Many of them I definitely do not use. So I'm going to be able to part with quite a few of these things. And yes, I realize that everything is dusty and dirty when it comes out of there, so I do have to wash everything that's in there before I use it again, because it's just the nature of the cabinet. So these are all the things I'm getting rid of out of the first cabinet. These were random, but I hate this press and seal stuff. Somebody gave me these. I think they actually work, but I don't ever use them. Turkey oven bag. If I ever decide to make a turkey, I will. These two pans were just looking worse for the wear. This is something that I'm having trouble getting rid of because I don't know what to do with it. I think it's, yeah, I don't know what to do with it. I don't know what it's for, but it's huge and it's heavy. I've had it for 2 years now, thinking I was going to figure out how to use it, and I did not, so I'm going to let it go. The waffle maker is really hard for me to get rid of, but I have not used it in 2 years. It's one of those things I like having, but I'm not using it, and it's huge. My old double broiler pot, it's looking a little yucky, and I actually found a brand new one in a box. I think it was a wedding gift. And then this, which still has the wrapping on it. It was something else that I was going to try to figure out how to use, and I didn't, so we're going to let it go. Okay, and that was what I decided to get rid of out of that closet, and that's actually, or that cabinet, and those are actually quite large items, so that's kind of exciting. So this is the contents of the utensil drawers. I'm feeling so overwhelmed. Kitchen stuff was really hard for me because it's functional to some extent. Having this much is not functional. I mean, look at the knives. Yeah. So don't need knives. We got married last year, so we ended up with a lot of people love to buy kitchen stuff. My grandmother loves to buy kitchen stuff, so I probably, now that I'm looking at it, I think that I've purchased like 2 rubber spatulas and a can opener out of all of this stuff. So it's hard to know like what to even do with all of this stuff because to some extent it is useful, but it's like I don't even know I have half of this stuff because I just look over it every time I get in a drawer because it's just so much clutter that I'm looking for that one thing that I actually know that I have that I want and I'm planning on using. This thing hides in a drawer. I don't even know what it does. It has all these like attachments to it. Like, what does that even do? That is the question. Is it any better than my trusty wooden roller that I've used for years? Okay, so here is the pretty much finished pile of things I am either donating or I have a few things that I'm taking to the kitchen at work that we could use there. Or some of these things are just trash. I didn't obviously put the food in this pile. It went straight to the trash. So, all in all, I got rid of a lot of stuff. I think I'll have plenty of room now to get my juicer out, which is exciting. I am too tired to do it today. Getting rid of stuff is exhausting. But yeah, that's pretty much it. This cabinet I'm excited about because I'm sure the juicer is going to be quite large. I don't know. I have no idea. I haven't even got it out of the box yet. But I have that and a pressure cooker that my grandma bought me that I wanted to try. So that's bringing two new large appliances in. So I think that it'll fit. Hopefully they'll both fit back in there when they're not in use. Okay, so these are just weird old house cabinets, but they were full and now they are empty. This one has a few little things left in it, but see, there's plenty of space to grow. They got all of the junk off there. Tried to go through my spices, but I got all the ones that were expired. Those are hard for me to get rid of because they are expensive, and I actually use most of them quite frequently. So, did fill up the coffee. My husband did help me towards the end. This cabinet's always a mess. This is just a bunch of food. Marshall's had a lot of the organic brands of food that I like to eat on sale, so I have a lot more of that than I normally have. They were like half off of normal retail price, so I have lots of storage bowls. What's funny, I can't really get rid of any of them because between eating packing my lunch and, you know, dinners and leftovers here, we actually use those to the point where this cabinet will be almost empty. I did clean this off. That was exciting. I haven't like actually cleaned in here yet, so everything looks a little dusty and whatnot. But clean that off. I'm still need to clean in here. Probably do that. I don't know. Maybe tomorrow. I need to work on getting Christmas decorations up. So maybe work on that today. But anyways, bye Christmas decorations. I will see you again next year.